another feature of digital slot cars as opposed to the old-fashioned analog ones. This here is now, as well as being a rev counter, is also a fuel gauge. And you can see there it says the word fuel. And this is showing at the moment that I've got half a tank of fuel, because we're just halfway up the gauge, and we've got a few amounts gone there. So we're now on half a tank of fuel, and it's also showing me pit stops, and it's flashing because it's getting me ready to tell me I ought to come in and have a pit stop. So we're going to show you how this works with fuel. So here again I'm going to be using my my Ferrari 458, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it around the track, and as you can see, watching the fuel gauge, you'll see the fuel gauge go down. So here we go. So I'm sending the car around the track, and as you can see there, the fuel is now dropping. The more I use it, the more the fuel drops, and the more I accelerate, the quicker the fuel drops as well. So it's just like the real thing. There we go. So we'll do one more time around the track. So we're almost empty now. So how do I bring the car in to refuel? Right, I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to show you how we refuel the car. So we change lanes into the fuel lane, bringing the car in. There it comes, and then we go into the fuel stop, and you'll see there it says fuel. The car's now in the fuel stop, and what we do is by clicking on the controller, we can then fill up the car with fuel. Here we go. You see the fuel gauge going back up. The car's now full, ready to go, and hit the trigger, and we're back out on the track. How about that? If only a real Ferrari was that cheap to fill up with fuel.